Hey, what's going on, guys? Just real quick, I wanted to do a video to let you guys know that if you bought a knife from me, I very much appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to enter you into a drawing for one of the knives that I'm making, and I really just only feel like it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys are helping me be able to afford the machines that I'm gonna have to buy in order to be able to make these knives, and they're not cheap, and so I couldn't give the best deals on the knives. I had to pretty much see what they were selling for, and kind of base it off the market price. And so the Mayhem sold, both Mayhem sold, and the Comet sold. I still got the Chris Reeve and Cosi, and if you happen to buy that knife, then you be entered too, but don't use that as an incentive. It's just I didn't want to incentivize it, if you buy a knife, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I guess it really ain't too much of an incentive because I don't know what kind of knife I'm going to end up with, really. I'm going to do the best I can with it. I'm not going to, I'm not going to try to just push out a piece of junk and do a drawing, but it'll be something I make, it won't be sudden either, I'll have to, it probably took me a month to make the last knife. So, and I had access to a lot more machines, and I may still have access to some of those machines, but I can't just keep on bombarding Jed. That's his full-time job. Could you imagine if somebody showed up at your work and was like, "Hey, get out of the way. I want to do it for a little while." It's gonna cost you some money, and I don't want to cost him no money. So I'm still certain there's going to be things that he'll help me out with, and I very much appreciate that. But the handles won't be milled, not the same way. I may use the Dremel, and figure something out, some sort of design that I can do with the Dremel, but they won't be milled, with a mill, so. I gotta try to see if I can figure out how to make knives with what I got to work with, and then if I'm missing a process, see if I can figure out how to fill that void without going into debt. You know what I mean? Without going into some serious debt. So I know, I think, man, try to spit nobody's business out there, but the mill that he has, I believe, is American made, and it's it's industrial. I want to say it's 3-phase. It's this stuff ain't cheap. So I've got to do what I can do to see if I can figure out how to do it on my own, and with as little help as possible. But like I said, I'm absolutely positive that I will still be taking help from him. Where I can get it. If I contact him and be like, "Hey, next week, would it be a good day if I can come over, use your heat treat oven for 6 knives?" And if he says yes, Thursday would be good, then by God, I'm gonna have to get over there Thursday, because that might be a day he might not have much going on. That's just hypothetical. But if you bought a knife from me, I've got some more coming up for sale, man. I've had a lot of people asking. I'm trying, man. I'm having trouble trying to figure out what I really want to get rid of and what I don't. But I'll figure it out. It's really making is way more important than owning right now. To me, if I get good at it, then I can buy them back in the future. With money that I make off of knife making. So it's like a sacrifice on the forefront. I have to get rid of a lot of stuff I don't want to get rid of in order to be able to afford the machines that I don't know how to use, learn how to do all this stuff, and then maybe a few years down the road it'll pay off for being able to buy some knives back. But anyway, if you bought a knife from me, thank you. I appreciate it. You're gonna be entered into a drawing automatically. Even the guy on eBay, I've been talking to him. He bought the code Steel Mayhem, and he's gonna get the same perk. After he won the bid, we talked for a second, and I let him know what was going on while I was selling my knives. He had some questions. Where'd you get the knife? Stuff like that. So we communicated, and he's gonna be a part of that drawing as well. So thank you. If you bought a knife, thank you. If you yeah, man, I hope you guys have a great day, and we will be going live this Saturday to give away that TRM Neutron 2, I want to say is what it's called. Videos back there, you know, but don't forget to enter if you hadn't entered yet. I think we're pretty much going to do the same thing as we did last time with the Benchmade. You know, we'll probably just well, we won't probably, we'll pull a random comment off of a random video, using numbers off of random.org or whatever. But you guys have a great one. Have a great weekend, and we will catch you on the flip side. And don't forget to join us Saturday. We'll be going live probably mid-afternoon, 2 p.m., 3 p.m., something like that. So we'll get it scheduled. You know, I'll talk to Courtney, see what she's got on the agenda. But that's that. You guys have a great one. Later.